Oh yeah. I was so tired that after the roast I could not stand. I only got 4 hours of sleep after.
See, I don't know. I was so tired myself. I eat all day, so I was super tired. That's my one thing.
Yeah.
I was so tired that I had to sleep in and I missed 4-star today.
Yeah.
Can you guys like barely see the screen because it's like kind of okay now? Crows is like taking it away on the screen. There we go.
Sorry?
If someone in here could maybe like screw with one of the lights, so there's not this one on because it's hard for you to see.
It's just one of those things. He hasn't really done anything, but because other people highlight him, he's now a celebrity.
It kind of gets like passed to stuff.
I know.
Get free stuff like ahead of time. And I'm like, it's some regular person.
It's like he's the sidekick to the entire Bridgman.
Oh no, what's that? The Robin.
Yes.
Robin's probably more useful.
I think he said it was from Crisis City from 2006.
It kind of reminds me of the Bowser Road.
Yeah.
Like,
he's playing this because Sonic Generations came out this week.
oh yeah,
I'm getting the 3DS version tomorrow.
I got the PS3.
Yes, PS3. I'm actually not. I have everything. I make videos about video games for a hobby. I have everything.
Like, what games do you have?
I pretty much play them, beat them, sell them. So I don't really keep a solid collection. Right now I have Sonic Generations, Arkham City, White Knight Chronicles 2, Bayonetta, a couple others. But we have a decent catalog of videos on our site. Not only like our catalog is sorted by like the show.
For the record, I totally did not legally download this music from this video game I didn't make either. Just put that out there. Hi everybody. Okay, we are. Oh god, we're like 10 minutes in. All right, we're gonna get started soon. I think. We're trying to see. Can you guys see the screen okay? Because I know this light is kind of like blaring.
Could be better.
Crows is. Oh god, crows don't like destroy the electricity in the room. Do we have another staff person in here or outside? Maybe they can help with the lights. Maybe. Or can you guys see this okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I need to like get that light turned off or something. Crows, run outside and find a staff person to come help with the lights. Run!
Fly!
Run, Crows, thank you.
Fly!
Okay, so while he's doing that, hi everybody, welcome to Balancing Acts, creating an animated short. My name is Chris Niosi. There might be like 3 people in the room who know me as Kirbopher online. Thank you.
More than 3.
I've done lots of animation stuff. I graduated from the School of Visual Arts in New York City just this year. So I'm out in the world as a pathetic freelance animator and I need a job. Oh god. But this panel is about my thesis film that I just had to finish this year, called Balancing Act. And it's a 7-minute fully animated short that I did as my final project for my last year of college. And we screened at the Dusty Film Festival back in April, I believe. No, sorry. And I decided, hey, this would be kind of cool if like I had a panel about it, but also about how I made it. Now I should say to start off with, I'm not considering this a workshop because I don't consider myself nearly qualified enough to be a teacher of any kind. So this is more of a, also this isn't in like one of the workshop rooms or else it would make a little more sense. This is more of just like, this is how I did it. And maybe if any of you guys out there are interested in making cartoons, maybe this could also be how you do it. Not necessarily, but just as an example. And also because, what's up?
Leading by example.
Yes, and you know, I know that also some people are interested in just how this process can work in general. So that is the basis for this idea. And do we have a person to? Oh, there. Okay, we're trying to fix the slides. So I'm gonna go through while we're still trying to figure out how to turn the light off. Look, my stupid characters on the wall.
Whoosh!
I'm gonna go through a series of different steps here. I have set up 8 different slides. We're gonna go through all of the stages of production for when we made this. I'll start off and say, I'll open this up. I'll start off and say, I'm not gonna touch a whole lot on this panel regarding like, creating, because I feel like that should be left up to you. And, that's not even a matter of what I don't have the authority, that's more of just, that should be up to each individual person. Can we not do anything about the lights, Grows? Another person, can we not turn that light off?
I'm looking at
What? No, you're not. You're on the complete opposite side of the circuit breaker. You're on the total opposite side of the circuit breaker. No, you're not.
That's audio.
Oh, well, crap. Okay. I'm so. Can one of you guys please try to get a staff person because they can barely see this? Please, thank you. Okay. All right. I know it's aggravating. I apologize, everybody. Well, no. Anyway, okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna touch too much on creating and writing, because again, I feel like that should be left up to each of you individually. But this is balancing act and stuff. And I'm gonna get out my little layout thingy. Okay, so actually, not first. I'm gonna play, if I have it, which I might. I'm gonna play the trailer. Have that? Maybe. Do I? Probably don't have it on this computer. Oh no. Well, crap. Man, I'm so professional making chocolate pudding. I don't have the trailer. Okay, whatever. Well, we're gonna see the full thing at the end. I just thought the trailer might be like a cool thing to start off with, but whatever. All right, so this is balancing act. I guess a little backstory. Oh wait, yes I do. I'm sorry. I lied. I'm a dirty, filthy liar. Hit the screen. This is the balancing act trailer.
Ugh, God, I'm exhausted today.
Yay!
Oh, because it's so hot out.
Oh, dude, speaking of hot out, I got this great story.
Not in the mood today for an epic adventure monologue.
Roll my work to treat you guys to pizza.
You're paying?
Yeah.
Oh, kick
I
ass.
really don't think I deserve any attitude from you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to spoil your trip or mood.
No, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry for trying to share a bit of my life. I'm sorry for caring. I'm sorry for paying the...
$11.50.
$11.50. I'm sorry for paying the $11.50. Your stupid nourishment. It's my fault. What the? Oh, seriously? Can we go for like a day without this?
Oh, God forbid! I just wanted to eat some stupid freaking pizza!
There you have it. So we're going to see the full version of that at the end. All right. So step 1, creating. What I will touch on regarding this. Alrighty. So a little bit of backstory. Balancing act is a serious concept that I've been working on for, I'm going to say, well over half of my life, and I'm 22. So I've been working on this thing for a very, very long time, and I decided when I reached my 4th year of college, before I reached my 4th year of college, that, you know what, I'm gonna just bite the bullet and finally do a complete animation of this thing. Because I never really had before. I'd written stuff, I had conceptualized stuff for years and years, but I'd never done like a concrete, product, I guess you could say. So I decided to do that with this. As I'm blocking the picture with this folder because I'm trying to open things. Okay, so I'm just going to give a quick little overview of what the film itself is about. So, Balancing Act is about these 4 kids, not like the company. 3 of them are friends, and this chick is kind of doing her own thing. And the 3 guys go out for pizza one day, and then there are these 3 bad guys named Rog, Pepper, and Caesar. Get it! Get it! Yeah. So they attack the park just outside of the pizza place. So our heroes, Chris Frost, Mike Alacqua, and Nick Mantel, leave the pizza place, very disgruntled because their meal is being interrupted, to go and fight against these 3 bad guys that are wreaking havoc just outside. But they're kind of like having one of those like bro fights, and it's really aggravating, and they're getting distracted when they should be fighting super villains because they have superpowers, as you will see. And this chick over here, Kathy Shunrei, is observing the whole thing, and will she step in and you know, save the day? Well, you'll see. But so that's the basic plot as we're going to go through when with each step of making it. But also, so Chris, all of their last names are references to their power because I'm clever. Chris Frost has freezing ice powers. He can like turn the water in the air into ice and use it as weapons. Mike over here, when like his saliva like makes contact with water, he can telepathically control it. So he likes to use a bottle of water as like the hilt of a sword. So now he just takes a sip, and then it's a sword. Nick over here is. I came up with this before Avatar like came out, so please bear with me. Is like the Earthbender, yeah, because he controls rocks and stuff, and he wraps them around his hands like boxing gloves. I swear to God, I did this before Avatar, boys, and I love that show too. But really, and then Kathy Shunrei over here, she has light power. She absorbs rays of the sun through her hair and the black parts in her outfit, and she expels it like energy, kind of like she's the closest equivalent to like Dragon Ball Z, kind of like ki power, like that sort of thing. So, and then the 3 bad guys, as you saw them before, their powers are exactly what they are. Rock, paper, scissors. So, this is the concept. I came up with this before my 3rd year of college was up. And then I moved on to working on it over the summer of 2010, which was just before my 4th year started. So I got a head start, and I'm going to skip now to part 2. All right. So I had the script for Balancing Act all finished. And I had a fairly good idea of what I wanted for each individual shot. So I'm going to show, for those of you who don't know what storyboards are, they're sort of like a comic book version of your animation. You lay out each individual shot or each action that needs a separate drawing. So like I'm gonna show this quick little bit of the fight scene that we'll be seeing later. So we have the shot of Nick with his rock gloves, and he's like crossing them, and then we shift down a little bit the shot, like this arrow shows it's panning down. Yeah, I should use this to. And then I'm pointing, and you guys can't see what I'm pointing to. So yeah, so then he raises the rocks. He raises the rocks up, and they're like floating on the ground. God, Chris, you're so original. And then it zooms out. It zooms out like this, and then he shoots all the rocks. And then Rog is like, "Bitch, talk to the hand, whatever." And they all just like kind of crack on his fist like that. And Nick is like, "Ah, great." So aggravated. Nick is the angry one of the group. And then he's just like, "Screw it!" And he like upturns like a piece of the rock in the earth, and just flicks it at it, and then Rob just like punches it in midair and breaks it into pieces. And Nick goes like, "Oh, overly anime reaction, And then
reaction
we'll
shot.
come back to that same shot before, but the rock is like the fist that he shot out is like Nick catches it, and it's like, God, damn it, I sound like I'm having a hernia. And this is the next part of it. Yeah, so that's one like quick little sequence with Nick doing that. Yeah. So wait, there's more. I'm sorry. I will go to more of this. Okay. So then we cut to over, and we're all in the same area here with this park. Chris is like swishing his like ice blades back and forth, trying to hit the paper guy. Like, I'm gonna get you. And then he runs forward. And I didn't ad-lib here, as you'll see later. There's no line listed, but I'm like, stop moving around so much, fox. And then he jumps up in the air. Then we see Mike like swing this water bottle sword, clang, clang, clang. And then Caesar is like clang, 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 like blocking all the shots of the slicing. And then he jumps up, and then we see one of those aerial shots like Mike is like down here, and then Caesar jumps over, Caesar comes up here. And then because I'm clever again, Caesar jumps down, and then it's like, look, they have like health bars, and it's like a fighting game, and they're fighting each other. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how the storyboards work. So this next part is something that's not 100% orthodox or typical for the animation process, but this is, again, something that I did. So just to help save time on getting all this stuff done, because backgrounds, as I'm sure you can imagine, are very, very time consuming. So what I did is, I don't know, are any of you guys from New York, or have you been to New York before? Okay, a couple. Have you ever been to Long Island? None. Okay, one person. Awesome. Okay, Long Island is like the country of New York. It's not the seedy, disgusting city. Even though I love Manhattan, that's where I went to college. So I went to this park in my hometown, Northport, on Long Island, and I took a bunch of friends of mine, and we went out and we took pictures of all of the different shots that I needed for my film. And you know, there's this is the pizza place. I mentioned they get food at the beginning. This is the park where the three bad guys attack. And this is, and there's a couple shots of it as well. Yeah, it's pretty. He's pretty. I used to like sort of side story. When I was a kid, I used to go here and like run around and like, I'm fighting bad guys and playing by myself because I don't have any friends. Because I like video games. Blah blah blah. These are my friends. This is Mike Lucas, Zach Bellissimo, and Tom Capobianco. Three very good long-term friends of mine. Mike is actually the not the voice of, but he's the basis of the Mike Alakwas character. We've known each other since like elementary school. He might be here, for all I know. Mike, are you in here? No? Well, screw you. Anyway, he was supposed to be here. I should text him, actually, but I won't do that. So I brought the three of these guys with me, and they were like my models for all of the characters. There wasn't an equivalent to like, you know, you were Chris all the time, you were Nick all the time, you were Mike all the time. I had them just like do whatever I needed them to do. So any of the shots where I needed to have characters staged in a certain area, I would set them up, I would take the picture myself, and then what I would do, this is another one, so like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight, look, I'm holding a stick, oh, it's like a sword, oh, no, spoiler. And then we're gonna open Magical Flash, oh yeah, I think, oh wait, no, we don't have Flash. Well, actually, no, because I'm skipping ahead. Okay. Well, I took these photographs originally as reference, but then to help speed up production, and this was very, very beneficial. What we're going to show later is that I took these backgrounds and had several friends of mine trace over them and make them into like cartoonified versions of them. And we'll get into that as we continue onward. So, okay, next one. This is a fun part. Voice recording and sound mixing. You guys are at an anime convention, so therefore you guys must like voice acting, right? Because like Vic Mignogna and all other people, you know? Yeah, those people. Yeah. So, alright, so I'll go through my cast real quick. So, I play Chris Frost because he's based on, yeah. So that should go without saying. Nick Mantel is voiced by Chris Zito, who those of you who have seen my work before, he is meet on Go-Go Parody Ranges, oh yeah, Pazam! Yeah! And he's a fantastic actor. He's been like every single thing I've ever made. I love the guy. He went to SVA as well, but he was a cartooning major. We have our Marianne Mena, who is here this weekend. I don't know where she is right now, probably with Little Karibo, kissing him a lot. She, who I knew her before she was anything. I knew her before she was a star in magical, lyrical, Nanoha, and whatever else. Yeah, she plays Kathy Shinrai. She did a fantastic job for one line. And you'll see what it is. And you guys like Soul Eater? Ever seen that show? Yeah! Mr. Micah, look at how pretty he is. Look at that sexy Japanese man over there. Micah Solusad, who is the voice of Soul Eater, was the voice of Mike. Because the real Mike does not like being put in front of a microphone. I'm like, well then fine, I'll get a professional to do it. Suck it. And oh boy, did I get a professional. Mike is very, very talented. He's younger than I am, and he's got far more voiceover work than I am, the bastard. Mike, if you see this, I love you. Anyway, both Mike and Micah, ha-ha, yeah. Okay, I'm skipping ahead, sorry, LOL. Okay, alright, what am I doing first? Okay, so yeah, voice cast. Okay, so this is how I do the audio editing. So, for my end of things, I would record stuff with this magical program called Audacity. Which unfortunately, because I don't have a microphone plugged in, it's not picking up anything. I had this cunning plan of like recording everybody like, yeah, we're at Youmacon 2011, woo! but it's not picking. You see, there's like no sound, so yeah. But what we do is like we stop it, and then like this would have like blue thingies going up and down to show that there's sound effects and stuff. Yeah. We take that, and then we'd export it as an MP3, which I won't do because I would be exporting nothing. And then we open up this magical program that Marianne Miller was gracious enough to help me out with. It's called Adobe Audition. It's magical. It is my go-to audio editing program, for several years. And I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, so... Okay, so all of the actors are recorded before any animation is done at all. Because if you didn't do that, you'd be very, very silly. So, for instance, this is Chris Frost's first line, right here, and then this is Mike's first line, and I have to convert it to a separate thing because Audacity likes to be dumb sometimes. And then this is Nick's first line. This is for the very, very first scene of the movie. So we take these individual lines, and we put them in the proper order they need to be, of course. And there's different layers and whatnot. And I have my stuff be very conversational. For this one in particular, I like to have my dialogue be very kind of natural sounding and not like, "Hey guys, we're in an anime. I'm reading words off a piece of paper. Where's my paycheck? Gotta speak, kid." Anyway, so I try to go a little bit more of a realistic direction with this, but here, if this is hopefully synced up properly.
It's gorgeous out today. Did I say it was gorgeous out?
About 3 times. I need to eat something now. This place better be good.
Okay, so that actually wasn't exactly how I wanted it, and I will show you why. Now here's a difference. I'm overlaying things a little more. I'll play this again now.
It's gorgeous out today. Did I say it was gorgeous out?
About 3 times. I need to eat something now. This place better be good.
Now, all I did was overlay them on top of each other. But doesn't that sound just a little bit more natural? Because, like, we talk over each other, when we're just kind of like, oh, making cover, let's get pizza. Yeah, let's do that. It just feels more natural. That's kind of how I do it. So what I have to do is I have to take every single one of these lines, and I'm not going to do that here, obviously, but every single one of these lines, and I have to put them in the proper order and do all the mixing, and actually, I do like this part. This is very fun. It's fairly easy. It's painless. I enjoy that stuff. So yeah, but so what I would do is I would get all of the lines, put them in the proper order, and now this is just the dialogue by itself. We're not even touching music yet or sound effects or anything. This is just the voices. So there were 7 scenes in Balancing Act from beginning to end. And these 7 scenes each had an individual MP3 with all the voices mixed together for me to work with. And that leads perfectly into the next stage, the animatic. Storyboards, I know people tend to be more familiar with. Those who don't know what an animatic is, it's like taking your storyboards and sort of making it into the finished cartoon, but not finished at all. Which is why I like everything that's sketchy here. These are just some concept sketches that I had. But yeah, so I will open Animatic. Okay, now this is the second scene. This is when they're in the pizza place. I'm gonna open this in Adobe Flash. Flash is my go-to animation program. Those of you who follow my stuff online, I'm sure know this. The animatic. I had 7 animatics, one for each scene, and I had the audio synced up with everything so I could work off of it. Now, this stuff is very rough. This actually has the rough animation in it as well. But I'll show you how this all works. Okay, so here, check this out. You saw a little bit of this in the trailer as well.
Oh, God, I'm exhausted today. I don't know why.
Probably because it's so hot out.
Oh, dude, speaking of hot out, I got this great story about
Not in the mood today for an epic adventure monologue.
Oh, you're never in the mood for jack crap.
Let me eat first, then I'll pretend to care about your boring story.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Oh, shut up.
You know what?
Hold it. Food.
Oh, sure.
Thank God.
Go, I'm on my way.
Alright, if you're gonna lecture me, chew first.
So, I'll go on my word to treat you guys to pizza.
You're paying?
Yeah.
Oh, kick
And I
ass.
really don't think I deserve any attitude from you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to spoil your chipper mood.
No, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry for trying to share a bit of my life. I'm sorry for caring. I'm sorry for paying how much is this? $11.50. I'm sorry for paying the $11.50 for your stupid nourishment. It's my fault.
Should have gotten that pepperoni.
Alright, so that's a little taste of what we're going to be getting into. Interestingly enough, too, and I totally forgot about this. So this had the scratch track, which was like the first take that me and Zito and not Micah, we had a different actor playing Mike in this stage of production. This was the first recording we had, just to have something for me to work off of. Now, I'll touch a bit on keyframes and in-betweens. Keyframes are the most important drawings. And you see these right here where like they have the red lines over it? Those are key drawings. Those are the most important drawings where they're like staying on one thing. For like anime stuff where like they have to produce an episode like every single week for like a million years of like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and One Piece. So like character is standing in this position and then they move like a couple drawings and they stay in that position. It's kind of like that. So, you know, and in between, those are called the in-betweens. Marth, do you need to get a seat? Are you okay over there?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I just was like, are you lost? Are you okay? What's going on?
I'm sorry.
I always help my friends. Oh, that's Ike. That's not Marth.
He fights for his
I don't
friends.
play Fire Emblem. I'm sorry. Anyway, so okay. So the in-betweens are how many drawings individually. Now you'll see here I've labeled how many drawings that I have to do. Okay. So we have the keys are labeled on the red stuff, but.
Oh, God, I'm exhausted today. I don't know why.
Okay, that's one shot. That's 19 different drawings that I have to do all together. That's one shot in a 7-minute film. So, you know, there's
Probably 'cause it's
10
so
here.
hot.
Oh, dude, speaking of hot out, I got
26
this
here,
great
because
story.
Chris is so damn expressive, because I'm like, wobbly, 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 look, I'm a cartoon character. You'll never be able to be like me. Me. I like women. Anyway. Hopefully some people got that. Anyway, okay, so painstakingly I have to go through every single one of these animatics. I do all of the key drawings first, and then I do all the in-betweens afterward, and I have the rough animation to work with. I have like the rough backgrounds as well that I've traced over from those photographs and everything, and that's what I have to start off with. Okay, and then from there we go to animation and backgrounds. Yes, this was the thing that I did before. Okay, all right, so animation process. Now this is the longest part of the entire production, because surprisingly these 7 animatics, I did these relatively fast. I would say maybe about a month and a half. I did the entire film, which was actually longer. It was 9 minutes at that time, and I could have done it 7 minutes because I arranged a few things. So I worked the animatics, and we're going to do the background stuff first. Okay, so those backgrounds, the photos I took before. Okay. So here's an example. This is one of the early ones. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's sexy. Yeah, look at that background. It's so sexy. All right, so here we go. Okay, so this was the original photo that I took. And I had Zach sitting there because that's where Kathy is supposed to be sitting on the bench. And then I had this stuff here. This was the rough background. And I'm like, Dave, okay. Because Dave, my friend Dave, Crocky Dave from Australia, he worked on all the Nintendo collabs. He's on Wachow too. He did stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. He's a very, very talented, sexy man. I labeled everything like, this is what I need to see. You don't have to do the cars. You don't have to do any of that crap. And then I will draw Kathy here for the animation a lot. And then he takes all that and he just works his magic. And look at that. Look. I can't even like do that. That is amazing. This like label thing, by the way, shows like where certain parts are cut depending on like how video exports go, but you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so look, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Dave was one of like I think about 5 or 6 different people that I had helping with backgrounds, because I had a lot of backgrounds. So I'm like, help me. Because I have to animate the characters and I don't have time to draw trees and pizza parlor seats and so yeah, and now here's the pretty part. So while they're all doing that, for a million years doing all the backgrounds. I, on the other hand, am doing animation for the characters. And here we go. This is a shot from the same scene we just looked at. And let's check it out. Yeah.
God, I'm exhausted today. I don't know why.
Probably because it's so hot out.
Oh, dude, speaking of hot out, I got this great story.
Not in the mood today for an epic adventure monologue.
You're never in the mood for jack crap.
Let me eat first. Then I'll pretend to care about your boring story.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Oh, shut it.
You know what?
Hold it. Food. Oh, thank God.
So, now I mentioned before that each, there were 7 animatics, and those were 7 different scenes kind of all put together into one thing. I took each of those 7 scenes and divided them into like even more individual parts. So this is like 2-1. It's like Super Mario Brothers. Like this is world 2-1.
Oh, God, I'm exhausted today.
And this is like
Probably because it's so hot out.
Oh, dude, see you get it? Yeah. Okay. So video games are funny. So now I would take the animation that I've done, and I have to paint it in color. All of this, and I have to arrange it in all these different layers. You should actually see too, there are actually more drawings than I labeled on the animatics stage because you take into account, like, see these, I'm highlighting on the mouth, the lip sync, which is a whole nother fiasco, and that's far more drawings sometimes than the actual characters moving.
Probably because it's so hot out.
Oh, dude, speaking of, probably because it's so hot out, that was like, look at how many, like, different drawings of mouths I'm gonna have to do for that. Why? Why do we torture ourselves? What is wrong with animators? Oh my God. Yeah, so I had to do that for everything, ever. And this is what I got, and it's pretty good, I would say. So, yeah, this is what took the longest amount of time, because everything else I've talked about, I started like late summer. I got all that stuff done maybe in like October, November. And I had until April to finish everything. So the majority of that time, starting from after like October, November, like around that area, the rest of that time was animating all of this stuff. But, and now on top of it, because I'm gonna move on now, on top of me animating, I'm a giant multitasker. I know that not everybody is big into that, but I'm a ridiculous multitasker. Then we move on to some fun stuff, which I'm doing on the side when I'm not spending a million hours a day drawing Chris Frost 30,000 times going, so, sound effects and music. Okay, now this lovely lady over here is my cousin, Luciana Costa. She is a very, very talented singer, piano player. She plays a lot of different instruments, but piano is the main one she does, and a composer. So she came over and saw the very early stage of Balancing Act. And she was like, this is so cool, oh my God. And I'm like, hey, you do music? You want to do the music? And she's like, yes I do, oh my God. So there were 3 different, songs that I needed for the finished film. There was the music that plays when the characters are in the pizza place eating, that plays from the radio system. There's the fight scene music, because, we all need, like battle music. Okay, let's stop that right there. I love Pokemon, I'm really into it. So, and then also the third one is for when Kathy comes in and saves the day. So, spoiler, yeah, okay. So this is that. So I gave her an idea of what I wanted for each. I would give her examples of like kind of like this from this other like video game or whatever, or from this other thing, etc. Just kind of in that same vein. Don't rip it off, which she didn't, of course. She came up with some really cool stuff, which you're gonna hear in a second. Actually, yeah. Okay, so this is the first take that she did of the fight scene music. I'm trying to remember. I think I gave her. For this, I gave her reference from Sonic the Hedgehog game. Because Sonic always has great music, of course. One of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. And some battle from a DS game called Inazuma 11. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. It's like Pokemon if it were like with soccer instead of monsters.
Energetic Riel.
Yes, that is this. So I gave her some 2 of those tracks, something kind of like this, really almost like a combination of these 2 types of things. okay, so she did this. And I'm like, this is really good, okay, but I think it needs to be like at this sort of pace, and then you have to like resync it a bit to fit the animation, because by that point I had more stuff done. I'd be constantly giving her updates. Using the animatics that I had now completed, what I would do is give the sound people, Luciana and Scott, who I'm going to get into in a second, their sound effects, I would give them rough cuts of the animation itself. And I would use that to score to. So in the case of Luciana, she was working towards that footage to make the music. And then, once she had that to work off with, she did this and changed a couple instruments, fussed around with it a little bit, and it turned out pretty awesome. So yeah, that's what I had to work on the fight scene. I'm gonna leave that playing because it's awesome music. So yeah, and then oh wait, no, I can't. I have to open this thing now. Sorry, Luciana. Okay, so now these three guys also kind of tie into the sound effects part. I got these guys, they do this thing on the internet that people like, I guess. It's like some Dragon Ball Z thing. Team 4chan, Team Fortress. I don't know. I got Flocka Dada 203 to do this guy because he's got the low voice. I got Masa Cox to do the paper guy because he's like, and I got Kaiser Kitty, Chan, Kun, Sama Sensei, Neko to do Caesar, like a praying mantis kind of thing. So yeah, Team 4 started the voices of the bad guys. Anyway, and Scott, Kaiser Neko, Scott Frericks, is also a very, very talented editor and sound designer. And he was like, I really want to do the sound effects for your fight scene, dude. And I'm like, I would love for you to do the sound effects for my fight scene, dude. And in fact, went to do the sound effects for the entire thing, and he's like, okay, and he did. Scott, are you in here? No, you're not. Of course you're not. No, he's not in my class. What am I talking about? So, yeah, and now I'm actually going to show you a little bit of that. I won't play too much of it, but this is just the sound by itself.
Gorgeous out today.
About 3 times.
I need to eat something now. This place better be good. You know, I swear to God, it feels like 10 people go to this place, but their pizza is the best.
Okay, so that's no footage, but that's just all the sounds by itself. So I gave him the music and all of the MP3s I cut before I mentioned with all just the dialogue by itself. He took those, he scored all the sound effects to the footage, and we got the final thing. And then, so once I had all the sound, all the dialogue, music, and sound effects complete, I continue working on the animation in the meantime. And then, of course, we move on to the final stage, coloring and compiling. So coloring, I already sort of went into anyway. I didn't have any like versions of the scenes without color because I didn't have any reason to save those. So to do all the coloring. I did have a couple people helping out with coloring, I believe. I think some people who worked on the Nintendo collabs were helping out with that. Yeah, and compiling, okay, so every single one of those, like, World 1-57 and World 2-3, for every single shot of every single scene, each of those would be a Flash movie file. And what I do is I take all, like, 30 million of those Flash files, string them together in Adobe After Effects, which I don't have on this computer, because I had to use the school computers to do that. I would string them all together, overlay the final MP3 track of all the sounds, music, and voices, and have it all together, and there was a complete cartoon. And I do believe we are ready to watch that complete cartoon, right? Yeah. Alrighty. Now I'd also like to say, by the way, and this isn't as big of a deal anymore now because I think I'm going to just put this thing online afterward, but this is not publicly available. The only people that have seen this have been people that helped work on it, people that were at school, people that were at the one film festival that this played on, because I was trying to get it played in film festivals and that didn't happen. So, and I was also, whoa, chill out there, buddy, we're not ready yet. Christ. Going back in time, I was dressed up as Marty McFly, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed. But I have my life jacket off now, so you're like, what are you doing? Time machine? I have a DeLorean. What? So, while we're in black now, we're in the Mr. Popo abyss now. Yeah, this is not like publicly available. I'm probably going to put this online when I get back from Youmacon for people to see, but you guys will get a first look at it. Because the reason I didn't have it online is because I was really trying to get it like played in film festivals everywhere, and you can't like have it on the internet if you want to put it in film festivals because they like have a problem with that. But that's not really going to happen because film festivals don't really care. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever, man. I'm going to just go cry to my internet fan base and just have them. They'll like it. Yeah, man. So whatever. Okay.
Still love you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So, but quadrant occupied. Sorry. But yeah. So yeah, this is it. This is the complete balancing act. Let's roll it.
Gorgeous out there. Did I say it was gorgeous out there?
About 3 times.
I need to eat something now. This place better be good. You know, I swear to God, it feels like 10 people go to this place, but their pizza is the best.
Hey, buddy, can we get one regular pie? Thanks.
Dude, get pepperoni.
Pepperoni
I
sucks.
played a garlic knots while you're at it. Ugh, God, I'm exhausted today. I don't know why.
Probably because it's so hot out.
Oh, dude, speaking of hot out, I got this great story.
Not in the mood today for an epic adventure monologue.
You're never in the mood for jack crap.
Let me eat first. Then I'll pretend to care about your boring story.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Oh, shut it.
You know what?
Hold it.
Food. Oh, thank God.
Go along the way. Roll about pizza.
Alright, if you're gonna lecture me, chew first.
Oh, fuck. Go on my way.
To treat you guys to pizza.
You're paying?
Yeah.
Oh, kick
I
ass.
really don't think I deserve any attitude from you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to spoil your chipper mood.
No, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry for trying to share a bit of my life. I'm sorry for caring. I'm sorry for paying the... How much is this?
$11.50.
$11.50. I'm sorry for paying the $11.50 for your stupid nourishment. It's my fault!
Should have gotten that pepperoni. Whatever.
What the... Oh, seriously? Can we go for like a day without this?
Let's make this one quick.
Let's.
All right, time to pretend to be professional. Hey, this should cover everything. We'll be back.
Dave. Dave!
Get it?
Yep.
Nick, you take the rock guy. He'll match his physical power.
Uh-huh.
Mike, the scissor guy is all yours. That's an easy sword fight, right?
Of course.
I'll take the paper guy.
The paper guy, because you're about as skinny as a piece of paper. Yeah,
This close, Nick. I'm this close. I swear to God.
let's go already.
1 second.
Go! 2 1 1
Great.
God! Oh, stop moving around so much!
Damn it, I'm dehydrating.
Mike, can I have a sip of that water?
I'm kind of using it right now. And
You always backwash it.
Liar! You know, considering how many times a week this goes on, you'd think you'd be a little more prepared.
Get off me, I'm trying.
No, you're right. It's all my fault, really. For thinking you actually know what you're doing.
Good. Thanks, Nick. You're a real team player.
You both knock it off. You sound like an old married couple.
Yeah, he wishes.
What? Ah! Whoa! Hello!
God, I thought you need some stupid freaking what is it? You know, you scared because that stupid husband needs a next time. You probably would.
You are both idiots.
What? It's not rocket science. Ugh, idiots.
Maybe we should go eat that pizza.
Probably cold by now.
Wonder if they'll give me the change back.
Probably not.
Damn.
Look out, world of 1,000 fools! The court jester has arrived, and I'm no joke.
Okay, let's try this again.
There you have it, folks. That was a cartoon.
Yeah!
Big thanks to all the people here. Thank you for the lights on. All right, we're nearing the end. We got like a couple minutes left. Real quick, Mike Lucas, my best friend. He was the character basis for Michael Aqua, and he was also one of the like the original character designers. He's been with me like since like the 3rd grade. Also, I'm going to embarrass my girlfriend, who decided to surprise me with making a costume. Get up here. Show it. Come on. Get up. Come on. My girlfriend decided to dress up as Chris Frost. And she's sitting in the front row and she won't get up. She's blushing. Oh my God, she's turning like a tomato right now. She's turning like a tomato. Yeah. Look at that. So cool. She handmade this. She has like the puncture wounds in her fingers to prove it. And Mike, is this not like the perfect way to tell me to go for myself? It's like, so yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. I don't know how many of you guys follow me on like Newgrounds or Blogspot or whatever the hell. I'm probably gonna put this online like within the month. So check that out. I don't think I want to do like Q&A a little bit or something afterward. I don't know if like I'm allowed to stay up here for too much longer, so come get me outside. Also, go to his Artist Alley booth, which is like 2 floors, 1 floor, directly under this. It's at like the end, the very, very end of Artist Alley. He and Steve Yurko from the One Piece podcast are selling awesome crap, and you should buy it, a lot of it and stuff. Do it, yes. So, yeah, and if any of you guys have any questions for me about like anything ever, as long as it's not like sexual or whatever, then find me outside and I will totally answer. And also, I think I'm doing an autograph signing at 5 with Little Karibo and Mariana Miller, who voiced Kathy in this. Huh? How many you? Yeah, so, yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Youmacon 2011, rock on.